Where are we going for spring break? Where are you taking me? Yeah, I think being different. I think like no delay with hole cards up is something different, you know. And we're gonna bluff catch this queen high. Cancun. Mexico? I don't want to go to Mexico. I do not want to go to Mexico. I have no desire to go to like third world countries where I can be like, yes, I have a regular amount of money in my country, but I am rich here in your company. You are now my slave. My work has an office in Cancun. I've been twice. I mean, I'm sure it's great fun, you know? I prefer Las Vegas. I like going there. I don't really have any desire to like leave NA. As dumb as that sounds, I don't really like. I don't want to go. Do I want to go to Europe? No, not really. Why? Why don't you want to see all the old buildings? No, don't really care. I have the internet. I can look at pictures of the old buildings if I really want to. Oh, but it's not the same if you look at pictures of old buildings. Okay, well, maybe to you, but I don't care. I want to go places to do stuff, you know? I want to go to Disney World. Everyone says that. Everyone says what? They don't want to see old buildings until they see the old building. If you actually didn't want to go look at the old building, how is someone going to make you go? How? Explain to me like that. Make or break, how are you going to make me go look at an old building? You know what? You're not. Because I am not going. Not make you go, but when you get but why would I go there? You know what I'm saying? You're young, right? Oh, I appreciate you. Shout out to make or break. I am not that young. It depends on what you mean is young. You're old now. How old are you, make or break? I feel like he's gonna be like 36 or something. 42. Okay, 42, not that old. 42 is pretty young. Unless you're 42 minus 21, you're only 21? That's pretty young, dog. That is young. 21 is young. I'm 38. (21) at heart. How old do your bones feel? They probably feel old. It's like when you get in your like 30s, you like can injure yourself for no reason. You know, you're like, oh, I was crossing the street and then I stepped off the curb funny. And now I'm bedridden for a week because I twisted my ankle or some garbage. Let's go for some thin value. My knees crack more nowadays. Yeah, every time I bend down, my knees are like sound like bubble wrap. I'm sure it would be lovely to go see some nice places, and I'm sure I could be convinced to go see some nice places. However, with a limited amount of vacation time, I would rather go to Disney World or go to a roller coaster park or go to, I don't know. I like vacationing on places where I can do things, not see things. You know what I'm saying? But to each their own. Everyone can do what they want. And if seeing old stuff is your thing, then you go ahead and you see all the oldest stuff you can find. Let's see. Am I chip leading the stream on category now because RFT gave me all this? I'm chip leading. Cash for king, more like cash for peasant, because you are below me on the list. I'm quite cultured, so I can like old and new things and old buildings and theme parks. Yes, I agree. I officially will give you permission. I give you permission to like old things and new things. I don't know. Maybe what you say is true, and one day I will just like go and I'll be like, fine. Say to the missus, fine, we'll go and we will visit this place and we will go look at old buildings. And I'm like, wow, this old building is probably super old and one of the most oldest things I've ever seen in my life. And it will be life-changing. Perhaps that can happen. I can't see the future. Like, I kind of want to just triple this off again. You know, I have a spade. I block 5-6. I don't have a diamond. Triple. One day you will message me that day. He has a great calling hand. He has 2 pair. It's like the run. I'm just a... Old Las Vegas casinos don't count. I mean, what about the people inside the old Las Vegas casinos? Does that count? That should count. That's like some of the oldest stuff out there. You know, the ladies' hands are all black from coins, just like, I've been here for 78 years and I need to hit the triple cherries. You know, like that's a pretty old thing. I've seen that many times. See, so that should count as seeing old things. At least that thing is doing something. You know? That thing is taking their pension checks and their social security checks and they are doing what they love. They are hitting a button and watching their life pass them by. But that's what they like to do. What are we doing here? What am I doing here? I'm being an idiot on the internet to a bunch of people who I don't know. And the cocktail waitress in the old casinos have been working there since the casinos were open. Yeah, they were hot back when the casino opened in 1912. You know? That's another old thing in Vegas. You can see lots of old stuff in Vegas. I think Vegas is probably has the oldest stuff out there. Maybe Vegas has older things than new. Like, you go to England, can you see a pyramid? I don't think so, because the pyramid's not in England. But guess what? The pyramid is in Vegas. Oh, you want to go travel to Paris, see the Eiffel Tower? Yeah, I can see the Eiffel Tower in Vegas, and I can also see a pyramid and a giant sphinx. And I can see some other old historical things too. Castles, exactly. Castles. You can see people battling in jousts. You can see lots of other stuff. You know what I saw once in Vegas? I saw a chick who stood on her own head. She took her feet and she went all the way around and she stood on her own head. That was incredible. Homeless guys get kicked in the nuts for $20. They do that also. Kind of sick, if you ask me. Kind of disturbing. Like, I get it. You got to make your living somewhere and encourage people to, like, give you money. But, like, why would you want to... First of all, why would you want to do that? You know? Ooh, we got a couple of ladies. Couple of ladies. Hey, ladies, go out there. Find yourself a friend. And bring him home to me. Go find some friends. Nathan Elks. What are you gonna do, Nathan Elks? We are all eagerly awaiting your decision. You have decided to call. Of course, the ace comes out. We do have a heart. We double block ace queen, which is going to be more of their continues. So we are going to bet small because we're into so many multi-waysness. And this guy is just like, do I want more value for my hand? No, I do not want any more value for my hand. I want to win right now, and I don't want anyone else to give me more because I am not greedy. And I say, okay.